The next phase that's coming, we must be ready for. Charles Hoskinson. Charles Hoskinson is a prominent figure in the cryptocurrency space and has been a vocal advocate for the decentralization of blockchain technology, arguing that it has the potential to be transformative as it puts the power in the hands of individuals. However, the classification of cryptocurrencies and digital assets as either commodities or securities is being debated because it impacts how they are regulated. Generally, securities are more highly regulated than commodities, and commodities are taxed more favorably than securities. Coinbase, the largest cryptocurrency exchange in the US, is reportedly considering moving outside the US due to regulatory concerns. Hoskinson, who helped develop Cardano and is also a co-founder of the company, believes that this is only the beginning of a far broader political issue for the cryptocurrency industry as a whole. Hello and welcome to another video of Finance Sense, where we cover all the latest trends in the financial markets and the economy. Before we start, make sure to leave a like, subscribe and comment below if you enjoyed watching this video, and turn on the notification bell to keep posted. Without further ado, let's start. The politics of the cryptocurrency industry is something that is generally acknowledged. Cryptocurrency has been the target of criticism from both major political parties in the United States for some time now, and the SEC, or the Securities and Exchange Commission's stance on the topic was not disclosed in a very clear or open manner. In the United States, Coinbase's reliability as an exchange has been called into question recently. It was viewed as a business that adhered to the same regulations as any other publicly traded firm, making it distinct from the corporations responsible for the collapse of the cryptocurrency markets in 2022. Charles Hoskinson, who helped develop Cardano and is also a co-founder of the company, believes that this is only the beginning of a far broader political issue for the cryptocurrency business. Hoskinson describes himself as a libertarian who adheres to the philosophy of live and let live, and he thinks that both political parties have unfavorable opinions regarding cryptocurrency. While he welcomes technological progress, he worries that it will be accompanied by an avalanche of new regulations, abuses of power, and governmental overreach. In addition, he expressed his confidence with conviction in the ability of cryptocurrencies and blockchains to usher in a future that is decentralized and in which individuals have control over their own lives, as he spoke about his belief in the potential of these technologies. He refuted the notion that the problem of crypto is a partisan one by stating that individuals of all political affiliations want to be self-sovereign and have a role in how their identity, data, and voice are used. He further emphasized that economic agency is a fundamental right that is now denied to more than 3 billion people all over the world. He urged for the establishment of a decentralized global standard in which no one is in charge of the system. Meanwhile, Hoskinson is critical of the present geopolitical environment, and he underscores the limits of the current geopolitical climate. In line with this, small nations are forced to cope with a handful of central banks that mandate their monetary policy. He made the point that the recent agreement between China and Argentina to settle Chinese commerce in yuan instead of the dollar was just one example of how the two global giants are competing with one another to get control of the currency that would one day serve as the reserve currency for the entire globe. But Hoskinson proposed that there is a third alternative, which is a world wherein individuals are in command of their own life and are not subject to the authority of any empire. Furthermore, when he spoke about his career, which he had spent developing open-source software and teaching people about the advantage of being in control of their own lives, it was clear that he had a strong passion for individual liberty and decentralization. He gave the example of SIP 1694 on Cardano, which is in the process of constructing a government complete with a constitution, delegated representatives, and checks and balances through an open and public deliberation process. Hoskinson sees this as a microcosm of the desire to change the way things are controlled all around the world. A decentralized system in which individuals have greater influence in how they operate their businesses and the ethics of those businesses is what Hoskinson sees as the future of the world in his vision of the future. Gone are the days of presidents, kings, and CEOs running the globe. He believes that digital systems are the only ones that can give assurances of justice and equality, and that cryptocurrencies and blockchains are the only systems that can deliver those guarantees outside of nation-states. The endgame for Hoskinson is to create a society in which everyone, irrespective of their political leanings or religious convictions, is given fair treatment, basic rights, and dignity. But Hoskinson didn't stop there. He went on to warn about the risks of CBDCs and federated blockchains, both of which he regarded to be nothing more than instruments of control and dominance. He referred to both of these technologies as a poison chalice. He believed that if they were correctly designed, they could be used to divide people along political lines and keep them in a permanent state of fear and fury. He said this could be accomplished through the use of social media platforms. Hoskinson continued by criticizing the condition of modern politics, saying that politicians on both sides of the spectrum appear to be more concerned with scoring political points than with finding solutions to issues. Charles had spent years studying the political landscape, and he was aware that the politics of division were being done on purpose, particularly in the United States. He stated, "The truth is that there is no such thing as a Republican or a Democrat. The party leaders mostly agree on the same things. It's why they keep doing the same things, regardless of who's in power. Where they differ, as per Hoskinson, is on pre-selected issues that are ridiculous, and those issues are supposed to be exaggerated in order to make you furious and cause you to hate people you've never met and never dealt with." Moreover, he maintained that the media is corrupted and controlled by a small number of individuals who stand for a variety of perspectives. He compared the system to World Wrestling Entertainment, where the wrestlers know wrestling is a sham but must never admit it. In a similar vein, the majority of politicians in Washington do not believe all of the things that come out of their lips. Instead, they say these things with passion in order to play the game and simply to get votes. As a result, Hoskinson encouraged those in his audience to search for systems that prohibited evil and couldn't be designed to be harmful in any way. He believed that the Bitcoin sector was risky precisely because it brought attention to a reality that individuals could no longer conceal from themselves. After people became aware of that truth, in his opinion, it was impossible for them to return to hiding. The message that Hoskinson brought was one of hope and optimism. Hoskinson emphasized the need to have procedures in place that prohibit people from acting in a malicious manner for there to be genuine change. People can never again believe that shadows represent the actual world. When people and organizations can be trusted, their environment improves significantly. People are able to start liking one another and cooperating with one another if they can trust one another. Hoskinson advised people to look for the best in other people and to recognize each individual's unique skills and challenges. He stated that people should not hate one another just because a magic box advised them to. People lose their capacity for empathy as a result of this hatred, which also dehumanizes them. According to Hoskinson, humans can't evolve to the next level without developing empathy. In general, Hoskinson foresees a future that is more democratic and decentralized, one in which individuals will have a higher degree of power over their own lives and will be given the authority to make their own choices. Hoskinson does not lose hope that this sort of society can be created, despite the fact that there will certainly be obstacles on the path to doing so. And he believes that the cryptocurrency and blockchain industries will have a significant part to play in turning this vision into a reality. Hi, we hope that you've enjoyed watching this video and learned something valuable. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to keep posted with our videos. This is Finance Sense, helping you stay current on all the most recent changes in the financial markets and economy. Stay safe and look out for the next video.